today, Canada has 16,653 confirmed cases, 14 probable, and 323 deaths in all of Canada. And they have tested 336,000 people. Almost 330.
300 deaths, all over the age of 79. We're fine, Canada. Don't let Global tell you we're not. 300, it's tragic. I'm very, very sorry to all of your families. That sucks. But look around. 300 is not an epidemic. We're fine.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all good.
If we don't get those masks from 3M, we're going to be just okay. Fuck. 300. Jesus. 300 people died in 300 people died in Africa while you told that story.
Sorry, it's just funny. Quebec is still ruling with 8,580 confirmed cases.
Well, maybe has anyone checked? Because it's possible that coronavirus sticks to shitty attitudes.
And that would explain a lot when you're looking at these numbers, because,
right?
You know,
New York, Quebec. Oh, all the places with shitty people. Huh.
Ontario's second with almost 44,347.
Yes, because you have the most population. Quebec and Ontario are where all the people are. Yeah. That's where all the cases are. There's fucking not anything medically weird about it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Alberta is next with 1348. BC with 1266. So there's all your ones that are over 1,000, and then the next biggest one is Nova Scotia with just under 300,
which is a big number in Nova Scotia. But
that's a big number. In Nova
every
Scotia.
time you talk about anything ever, Quebec, Ontario, and BC are going to have the most. It doesn't matter, good or bad. We're going to have more than the rest of the country. Whatever you're talking about, all the time. Forever.
But I am stunned that BC has less than Alberta. That's shocking to me. I thought for sure BC would have had the biggest outbreak. I thought for sure.
I would say probably
people coming in and out of China. So
I can't answer. I would say it would probably be just YVR had a better response than the Calgary or Edmonton airport.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore,
that would be probably a safe get.
So
yeah, Newfoundland is after them. Newfoundland Labrador, they got 226.
You got to remember the people in Burnaby, Richmond, places where they don't necessarily go to accredited doctors. They're not reporting. You walk through Chinatown, I bet you they're telling... Well, first of all, the downtown east side has no coronavirus. It just doesn't. I've been obviously tracking it. But no one in Chinatown is going to tell you if they're sick or not. Have you ever heard a Chinese guy tell you if he's sick?
No.
No, they don't. So Alberta's numbers could be higher just because they're being fucking honest about it. And... there's shady places in Vancouver that you're just not going to hear about. There could be 50 people in Burnaby, 50 people in Chinatown that you're never going to know whether they had it or not because they just won't fucking tell you. And they don't go to regular doctors. And they don't do regular things. And they certainly don't fill out census or surveys or shit. So those numbers are bullshit anyway. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
And that's not saying the virus is going to get worse or better or worse or whatever because they're going to treat it in their community and we're not going to know what goes on anyway. You don't know fuck all that goes on in 2/3 of the greater Vancouver area. They just don't talk. So it's not true. The numbers, you can't listen to them because they're not true.
No. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, so Saskatchewan's got 250, Manitoba's got 204. Who do we got over here? New Brunswick's got 103. PEI has 22. That's huge.
Yeah, well,
there's like 50 people on the whole island. So that's huge.
And 48 of them live at Green Gables.
And a half of them have got the fucking virus. The Yukon has 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Northwest Territories has 5. And the largest mass in all of Canada, who actually own for landmass, which is Nunavut, has 0 still.
Yeah, of course they do. No one's going to Nunavut.
No one's going there.
That's why it's called that. Everything, everywhere else has it. They have none of it. Of course they don't have it. That's why I was pissed off 2 weeks ago when they said, "Oh, we need extra help because we're isolated." No, you don't. We're all supposed to be isolated. That's the point in your whole fucking provinces. So shut up.
I do know one thing. If you think you have coronavirus, if you think you have COVID, do not take Advil.
Yeah, well, don't take Advil anyway, ever. Don't take Advil. Don't take Tylenol.
No, it says take Tylenol. Tylenol you want to take, but not Advil. Advil actually makes it worse.
Well, worse than 5G does, I'll tell you that. This has been a very long episode.
Yes, it has.
We babbled on a lot, and it's been a lot of fun, but I gotta call it a night. I actually have shit to do to get ready for work tomorrow. That's weird.
It's weird because usually that's what I always say.
Right? Thanks for listening, kids. Thanks for joining us. Go to the website. Go to the store, ericandgord.stuff.com. Buy your kids some Eric and Gord stuff for Corona Day. We're going to make an anniversary out of this, right? Like, we're going to have, like, Corona Week sales next year and shit. So.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll be like Black Friday, but it'll be Corona Day. It'll be a big party. But go to ericandgordstuff.com. Buy some stuff. Like our website. That would be great. We love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks for letting me do this every night. It's the greatest fucking thing in my life. So I hope we're going to do this again tomorrow, but it's kind of up to Gord.
We'll just have to see. Well,
if Gord's not with us tomorrow, I'll be doing a little clip show. I'll throw something real quick together, just like a half hour, just to say hi and thank you. Either way, we won't leave you hanging. So until then, please take care of each other.
Don't be fucking stupid.
Stop eating baklava.
Ew.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
Please be advised that this podcast is meant for educational and informational purposes only and is in no way a replacement for legal or medical advice. The opinions contained within are solely those of the interviewers and interviewees and should be received as so. Those seeking help or advice are encouraged to obtain professional legal and medical services.